And so now Dokdom and Kellen are moved really far up. Tidecaller's Blessing's going to slow down Kellen as Pyosik moves in. He's going to stop the Battle Dance from coming in, and that's going to get the flash. But Pyosik's still taking a lot of damage. Canyon moving on in, and the flash has to come out. Heal as well, because DRX are obviously going to be playing around this very strong Lucian Nami lane. And now they're going to go in, looking for this one more time as Beryl, does he have the bubble is the question. He doesn't have flash though. As the ebb and flow comes in, Bubble not going to connect there. There's the flash Blade Caller to come through from Dokdom, but it's just going to get a flash out of depth. He does have the cleanse now on cooldown also, as there is no more summoner spells remaining of anyone on this bottom side. As now Pyosik, yeah, he's going to be able to find a fantastic heroic charge. Canyon has to flash to get himself out of the way, but the Ardent Blaze not going to be enough. Well, Beryl going to have to speed himself up here, and Canyon's only level 4, so not going to be cycloning or anything like that, as Pyosik will get in here. There's the flash, gets the knock up onto Beryl. Let's see whether the Nami will survive, but he's not. Oh my goodness, he does! Beryl lives, and Desire is not going to be able to, and now Deft is going to be able to free hit. The bubble lands as well, as now it's a complete disaster for Damwon. Canyon on the wrong side of the map, and is now looking to just try and execute himself.
Was that being considered? Because this is going to be so valuable later on too. So they commit here to trying to pick Beryl. Look at how far away Deft is, and he's isolated. What they don't realize is that Pyosik is rotating around. Now they're priced into it because there's no real retreat here, so they're hoping they can kill Beryl first, and he just barely gets that heal up. Look how close he is.
Yeah, that's why you always click your pots, everyone.
Yep. And then from here on out, it's just a chase. Zeka's also here, doesn't even need to be, but he's like, all right, I'm just going to make sure you guys are okay. As Canyon buys some time, we'll of course go down here. We're going to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, and Pyosik gets Tidecaller's Blessing. That guarantees that there's an assist in the system.
자리 잡는 거 미쳤다 그냥.
But do you know what the most amazing part of this is? And I'm glad that we put
He's feeling very comfortable. As once again, Pyosik.
That's a big old flash as Showmaker is going to be pulled towards Pyosik here.
This is tricky.
Okay, yeah, a bit of a trap here as Beryl. Pyosik is in the area. Canyon moves on over as there's the flash from Beryl trying to keep himself alive, but he's on the wrong side of this, and he will be taken down. Canyon now in potentially some trouble as he dashes forward, but it is...
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
He's grabbed himself an exhaust. Okay, there's a self-ult from Showmaker. Tidal Wave is still going to get the knock-up. Aqua Prison's going to be flashed.
Strong amount of control that is slowly slipping away.
Just a little bit. There's a grand entrance as the Nami is just going to get popped. That's the burst
That
damage.
ward! Again!
Yeah, we've got 15 seconds. And now Pyosik finds himself with a whole bunch of friends that he didn't really want to make as the decoy comes through. That's a phenomenal never move here from Zeka, who demonically ascends. Showmaker does have his ultimate. He's going to wait as long as possible before he uses it here as the plates did go over to Deft as we saw on the bottom side.
A little bit more pick potential. Lissandra did go Ludens, so Showmaker is going to have
so maybe actually more damage. As, okay, Canyon going to be taking a lot of damage here, and he just can't escape. There's an iron to the wall, and Kingen will pick up the kill.
There's so much.
Throw out the back massager towards Dokdom, who's now just chilling underneath his turret.
They want this turret.
Getting pressured away by Kingen, and yeah, they should be able to do so. As you can see, Zeka just moving on in. Shirley going to come through here, as that's what DRX picked up, I believe, in the replay. And she's going to lose a bunch of her health as Deft is Gale forcing forward, gets the Featherstorm out. As now Poppy's in trouble. Yeah, Pyosik will get taken down there. Canyon gets his revenge. And now Nogari's looking for that. Zeka is just going to demonically ascend, though, in answer. And they get out a big cooldown there from the Swain.
Exchange this for one Drake and Kingen.
Kingen just going to get destroyed here as he gets knocked up. That's a great nah.
Still, like you said, losing that critical summoner spell. As Pyosik just, with this ward here, Canyon tries to clear it, and they instantly follow up. Kingen has the follow-up CC. Beryl was also rushing over. As long as not a word you should ever say.
Well, Canyon is going to find a Cyclone onto Beryl, who's going to throw out a Tidal Wave, but doesn't really get too much for it. It's only Kellen who grand exits. Canyon now trying to run away as in goes Pyosik. He gets a Featherstorm and just pops like a balloon. Oh no, the overextension into this Damwon comp is not what you want, and now Nogari's going to go for the re-engage. Deft dashing away. Damwon may have gone in too far though, as they all back away. Showmaker does like to itemize for the game at hand, and he's doing so once again. As Pyosik is going to find a heroic charge onto Nogari, and the Aqua Prison's there as well. Showmaker possibly caught out as now Zeka's on the flank. The never moves fantastic. The Zonya's going to be utilized as Showmaker's kiting as best he can. But Deft will be able to lock down that kill, and now the rest of DRX are looking to close in. Canyon and Doctarm against the world. Kellen is alive as well as the ulti's going to come through, gets rid of the monkey, and Kellen is behind enemy lines. But it looks like DRX might be distracted enough. Control wards are now just going to be eaten up here. Oh, there's the never move. Connects as the Blade Caller comes through. Tidal Wave just to zone them away from this turret. There's the knockback on the Xayah. The Blade Caller goes about 4 trillion miles, but it doesn't matter. They're just trying to break open this base, and they'll succeed. 2 inhibitors down for DRX.
That's about 4,000 or 7,000.
Yep, and they just went back and spent all of it as well. As that is an interesting one. Yeah,
just
as you can see, it survives.
Oh, Beryl says no, he does not.
Oh man, Beryl is he's
sieging as best as they can, hoping to have Prio for the next objective. It's so far away. And this is, okay, hold on.
All right, that is a great pickoff as the Na is just obliterated. There is no longer a tidal wave either for this defensive play. As Damwon now outside of their base. Canyon is just going to get smashed by Deft. Unblade's not going to do it though. Still has to flash to get himself over the wall, and yeah, you're right.
So much. Also, Deadman's plate and Randuin's for King, and he can close the gap so quickly when he has that Gnar bar, and it's so difficult to kill.
Well, Pyosik now with the steadfast presence looking to lock down Noguri, but that's a great quickness. Ulti comes through from the Poppy, double stopwatches here as well as Zeka keeping himself alive. Showmaker off on the backside, he'll just get knocked up. The chain CC's beautiful. Kellen also going down so low, and now the flash. The Blade Caller, he's trying to stay alive. Doctarm's doing as much work as he can. Deft is already dead in this fight also, and that is so much consistent damage gone from DRX.
Wanting moments ago, but there's, you know, enough push here in the mid lane that this is not going to work out. Now, DRX want to engage with King in here, and he's actually locked up, knocked up, and then has to use his stopwatch. Without Kingen in this fight, there isn't a whole lot of lockdown for Deft, who then becomes the target, then has to use his stopwatch. So this is actually a really fantastic fight for Damwon Kia. All things considered, like 8,000 gold down here. This is the best one they were pretty much ever going to get.
Well, Noguri's now going to get teleported on, but he finds the body slam. He's looking to turn it. Zeka's going to have to flash. Oh my god, he's lucky. He's got so much money, Wolf. As Damwon Kia are going to lose their top laner, and that was almost a beautiful play.
Notice the back and buy here is going to be a lot of control wards picked up for DRX, as this is just Nuguri. So perfectly done with the body slam cask here, but Zeka survives. He has so much money. And then he just turns around. He's already back up to half health by the end of this.
Yeah, the Aqua Prison layering on top. They need to desperately try to defend here. Doctarm has so much damage potential, but DRX has so much map control and so much money, and Doctarm doesn't have a lot of health bar left as Kellen almost leaves him out to dry. Never move, not going to connect as they get back to the fountain as Deft is dashing forward, looking for any opportunity, any opening. He has GA, so he can play more aggressively. And now Canyon, can he find the angle? Can he find the Cyclones?
Yeah, this what this is all going to be about is where is that turn down one key? You only got one more chance.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, the steadfast presence, and they move Zeka right in amongst the team. It's exactly where he wants to be. The knock-up is going to be there, and Zeka survives for approximately forever. It's a double kill for Beryl somehow, as the Nexus will go down, and DRX will take down Damwon Kia for the first time in 2 years.
Maybe they could pull off 2 upsets and really move through the standings. Maybe this is DRX's season to have a great playoff run again. Maybe go to Worlds once again since the first, for the first time since we saw them, of course, in 2020. As Pyosik, it's time. See you later.
And then DRX beat Gen G.
They get the second.
Yeah, then DRX could possibly challenge for second as Pyosik is going to just fall over.
Don't get injured. They need you, man.
As long as he didn't hurt his hands.
Or Genji, because Genji has to prepare for T1, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You can imagine that Genji are probably thinking that DRX are not going to be the most powerful team here, as this was 100% not what Nuguri wanted to do. Moving Swain closer to your team, that ain't the strategy for wins.
I think the idea was to kill the Swain, which you very almost did, and their turn was amazing there, but they were just so down.